Most people think being a night guard is boring. Empty halls, quiet shifts, nothing to worry about. But those who've worked the graveyard shift know the truth. Sometimes the scariest thing about the night is realizing you're not the only one there. David had been working night security at an old hospital for years. The place was only partly operational. Half of it had been shut down, the other half used for storage. His job was simple: patrol the empty wings, check the locks, and make sure no one had broken in. Most nights were uneventful. The hospital's halls were long and quiet, the kind of silence that pressed against your ears. But one stormy night, while patrolling the third floor of the abandoned wing, David heard something he could never explain. It started with a bang, like metal crashing against the floor. His flashlight beam cut across peeling wallpaper and broken equipment as he followed the sound. The hall stretched into darkness, each step echoing back at him. When he reached the room the sound came from, his stomach dropped. A hospital bed was tipped over in the center of the floor. The wheels were still spinning, like it had just been pushed. The problem? That room had been locked for years, no patients, no staff, no one. He shined his light into the corners, his heart racing, but found nothing. The next morning he reported the incident. His supervisor went pale. "That floor's been sealed since 2011. No one should have been in there." David never forgot the way the bed looked, as if someone had stood behind it, waiting for him to arrive. Jason's post wasn't nearly as creepy as an abandoned hospital. He worked at a corporate office building in the suburbs, a huge place during the day, but at night, completely dead. Just rows of empty cubicles, humming machines, and dark glass windows reflecting back his own face. For weeks, Jason thought the job was easy, until the night he noticed someone in the parking lot. It was around 2 a.m. He happened to glance at the security monitor and saw a figure standing beneath one of the streetlights. A man, just standing there. At first, Jason assumed it was a loiterer. He grabbed his flashlight and went outside. But by the time he got there, the parking lot was empty. The next night, the man was there again. Same spot, same posture, staring at the building. Jason watched him for nearly an hour. The man didn't move. He didn't pace, didn't smoke, didn't check his phone. He just stood there. Finally, Jason called the police. They showed up, scanned the lot, and shook their heads. "Nobody's here." When Jason checked the security footage later, his skin went cold. There was no man on the tape. The next few nights, the figure kept appearing, sometimes closer, sometimes further away. Sometimes Jason thought he saw the man's head tilt up, as if looking straight at the camera. Jason quit after that week. He said the hardest part wasn't leaving the job. It was walking through the parking lot one last time, terrified that the man would finally step forward.